everyone. It's really nice to be in this space with you. My name is Crystal, and I'll be your yoga teacher today. I'm incredibly honored to share this space with you. And as many of you know, today is my first day teaching, and it's quite an honor to be sitting here next to you. So thank you. I hope to share with you some of the things that I've learned through my training with yoga and Reiki here with Joy. We're going to get started with a guided meditation. Then we'll move into some yoga sequence flow. And we'll finish up today with some rest. Feel free to come on in, guys. You can grab a couple blocks and a bolster, and you guys can set up right here next to me. Welcome. If at any time you feel called to move your body in any way, please do that. Today is for you. You found your way here today for a reason. And it is my goal to guide you to relaxation, to rejuvenation, and so that you can leave today feeling a little bit more energized than when you arrived. Welcome. Feel free to grab a couple blocks and bolster. And make sure to grab a couple blankets because we'll get cozy. Please go ahead and find your way to a comfortable position on your back. I will throw out a recommendation for opening of the chest and heart. If you want to take your bolster, line it up parallel on your mat. Bring your bottom to the very bottom of the bolster and simply lean back with arms resting at your side. If that's not comfortable, feel free to lay without the bolster. Those of you at home, lying on your back is perfectly comfortable. If you have a firm pillow, you can use that. This is the time, if you have an eye pillow and you'd like to use that, go ahead and cover up. Any blankets to make yourself warm, comfortable. Because Reiki has played such a vital role in my life, I was called to integrate Reiki into the experience of our yoga sequence. Know that Reiki is the energy of love and light. And just like yoga, it is used to bring balance and harmony to the body, physically, mentally, and emotionally. As you all may know, we are just at the tail end of eclipse season, where we can still feel the effects of some pretty big shifts I'm sure many of you experienced in October. Eclipses can be times of great change and forward movement, including births and deaths. Most eclipses offer a sort of heightened energy. With that in mind, I'd like to provide you a safe and sacred place to enjoy a guided meditation as we weave in some of the history of Reiki and yoga. Close your eyes if you haven't already. Take a few deep breaths. Let go of the busyness of your day. Let go of the things you've had to think about. Let go of everything you have to think about in the future. Place your hands comfortably on your body. Maybe you place one hand on your heart, the other on your belly. Using this gesture as a form of giving yourself gratitude for being here today. Lengthen your inhale and exhale to equal durations. It doesn't matter the count, just ensure your inhale is the same count as your exhale. This gives your mind a focus, breath, and paves the way for the body to relax. If your hands are comfortable where they are, keep them there. If you'd like to open them up for relaxation and heart opening, feel free. Yoga means to yoke or connection, and it originates back to 1000 CE. There are 5 practices that give you yoga: meditation, yoga philosophy, asana, Sanskrit, and pranayama. Today, we will experience how all 5 of these practices help to bring balance to the body, emotionally, mentally, and physically. Reiki originated in Japan in early 1900s as a relaxation and healing technique. Reiki is derived from the words rei, meaning spiritual, and ki, referring to vital life force energy. This energy flows through all living things around us. In yoga, we refer to life force energy as prana, as we move prana through breath and asanas. Reiki has its own wisdom to spread love and light where it reaches. It can do no harm and only reaches those who are open to receive. For those of you new to Reiki, I ask that you take this time today to simply receive. Before you came in today, I spent time filling this room and your props with Reiki energy. Reiki can be used to create harmony in the body and the mind. It can be infused into our spaces and our food and our water to create nourishment for the body, to receive. The intention of this class is to spread and share the experience of Reiki energy while moving through a yoga sequence. Both Reiki and yoga help to harmonize us. Both practices can create a warmth in your body, a shift in your energy, and a sense of lightness in this space. Reiki energy can open the pathways to healing. It can spark our spirit and call forward our true, authentic self to shine. I ask you to open your heart, open your mind, open your body, and open your spirit to receive the great gift of Reiki yoga energy. As you breathe in life force energy, feel the rise of your belly, your ribs, your chest. As you breathe out, let your breath take the same pathway out. Belly, ribs, chest. Giving your breath this three-part attention is called yogic breath or dirga breath. It can feel exaggerated in this moment, but as you continue to practice, yogic breath can open pathways even the mind cannot conceive. Take a few yogic breaths at your own pace. As you inhale, visualize pure Reiki light carried into the breath. The breath is the highway to the soul. As you exhale, let go of the energy that is no longer of service to you. Feel the weight of your body heavy on the ground. Notice the plane of contact where your body is touching the ground. Feel where your tailbone connects to the earth and let each vertebrae of your spine sink into the earth. Feel the backs of your shoulders relax. Let the full weight of your head be held by the earth. Embrace this connection. Feel rooted and stable in this space. Allow the earth to hold you, to cradle you, and to support you. Feel your body receiving the contentment of this moment. The nourishment of your breath. You maybe feel warmth on your hands. This is a sign of openness and receptivity. Allow the warmth to open your heart and receive, 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 receive. Blink open the eyes. Begin to bring small movement into your fingertips and toes. Maybe pull that bolster out from behind you, set it to the side. Roll out the wrists and the ankles. Take a nice big inhale, stretch those arms up above. Bring those knees in. Maybe roll side to side, massaging the spine. And when you feel ready, start to rock forward and back. See if you can find your way up through to a tabletop position. Shoulders are directly over your wrists, hips directly over your knees. Knees are hip distance apart, fingers are spread wide. We're going to start with some cat-cow. So tops of the feet are placed on the mat, pointed backwards. Extend the abdomen down. Inhale, lift the chest, chin, and tailbone. And exhale, slowly tuck the chin, push the arms away. Inhale. Exhale. Synchronizing this movement, maybe swaying those hips around, listening to the body. Another inhale. Exhale. Find a neutral spine. On your next inhale, shift the weight into your left hand, lifting your right arm up to the sky and threading it through, placing it down on the ground. Knees are hip distance apart. You can use that front hand as a support. Breathe into the side body here. Any twists that we do are a nice massage to those inner organs. On your next inhale, place that left hand on the mat. Use that to push up, hand to the sky, and then place that back down neutral. Shift that weight to the right hand. Rise that left arm up, open, receive, and tuck that through. Thread the needle on the other side. Use that top arm as a support. Keep those toes anchored on the ground. See if you can get a big, deep belly breath here. Feel that prana, feel that energy moving through the body. On your next inhale, use that top arm to support. Bring yourself back up to neutral. We're going to lean back into child's pose. Your knees can be close together or apart. Toes are together. Extend those arms out or hands out, one hand print. Forehead to the mat. Drawing your sit bones deeply into your heels. Lengthening into your lower back. Bring those fingertips, walk them over to your right side. Getting a nice stretch on the left side of your body. Breathe into that side body. On your next inhale, walk those fingertips through center over to the left side. Just take a nice big inhale here and exhale anything you need to release out through the mouth. So inhale, exhale. In order to receive, we must let go of that which does not serve us. Walk those hands back to the center. One more of those big inhales. Exhale out the mouth. Your next inhale, you'll come up through tabletop. We're going to tuck those toes and do a little stretch for our feet. We tend to hold or can hold tension in those feet. One thing that you guys may enjoy is the little bolster. Bring those knees on top of the bolster. If you've got those knees, those toes tucked, you can lean back a little bit more, give the stretch to the bottom of those feet. At this time, roll out the wrists a little bit. Give your neck a slow roll to either side. When you're ready, remove that bolster. Come back through tabletop. We'll tap out those feet. You got them a little bit tight. The next few poses we'll move through slowly are part of a sun salutation. So we'll do some alignment cues on these, and then we'll do some flow through sun salutations. So our next position, if you bring those feet up, is plank kumbhakasana. Those fingers are spread wide. Wrists are right below the shoulders. Making a straight line from the heels to the hips and from the hips to the head. Press that tailbone back, lift the low belly. If the hips sag, lower those knees down. The nice thing about plank is you don't have to do push-ups to gain a lot of strength. You can just hold plank. Knees down. We'll come down to our belly through a chaturanga. Those hands are placed right beside our shoulders. Do cobra, bhujangasana, bringing the hands to either side. Lift, breathe in, and exhale, lower down. We'll do two more of these, baby cobras. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift. Maybe get a little bit more bend. Some of you may be in up dog. Exhale down. It's a nice heart opener to receive. On your next inhale, we'll push through tabletop into down dog. Fingers are spread wide and engaged. Push those hands down and forward. Stretch the hips up and back. We're going to take 3 nice long breaths here. If you need to bend those knees, straighten one, bend the other, get some stretch in there, wake up the legs a little bit. Maybe stand on your tippy toes. The neck is relaxed and the gaze is back. On your next inhale, walk those feet to the front of your mat. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands to the sky. Hands at heart center. We'll move through Sun Salutation A. Inhale, hands to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back to plank. Lower through your knees onto your belly in your vinyasa or chaturanga. Baby cobra or up dog. And then exhale back to down dog. Inhale, step or jump your feet to the front of the mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands to the sky. Hands through heart center. We'll add a little bit more. Inhale, hands to the sky. Exhale, back to chair pose. Feet are together. Knees are bent. Keep toes and heels rooted. Extend your tailbone to the floor. Reach through those fingertips to receive. On your next exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands on the mat, back to plank. Move through your chaturanga, and I'll meet you in down dog. Inhale, lift the right leg. Exhale, bring that forward, planted between the hands. Rise to warrior two, Virabhadrasana 2. So your front knee is bent, back leg is straight. Fingertips are reaching front and back of your mat. Palms are face down. Isometrically pulling both legs together. Heel. Gaze is forward. Very nice. On your next inhale, we'll do reverse warrior. Hand can be on that back leg, reaching through those fingertips to the back of your mat. Breathing through that front side body here. Breathe. Exhale, come forward to extended side angle. Your right elbow can lean on that front knee. Extend that upper arm to the front of your mat. Root through that back leg and heel. Opening to receive. Reach through those front fingertips. Nicely done. On your next exhale, hands to the mat. Stay in a lunge. Pivot onto, lift that heel. And you're going to plant that left hand down, raise the right arm and open to the other side for a nice heart opener. Reach through those fingertips. Back toes are planted firmly. You can bring that knee down. Hands down to the mat. You can move through your chaturanga. Meet me in down dog. Inhale that left leg to the sky. Bring it forward to plant for warrior two on the other side. Firmly rooted, that front knee is bent. Reach through those fingertips, front and back. Gaze is forward, nicely done. Inhale, reverse warrior. Breathe through that side body. Reach that left arm to the back of your mat. Reach through those fingertips. Inhale. Exhale through to extended side angle. That left arm can rest on that front knee. You can also have a block. Reaching through the front fingertips, rooted in that back foot. Opening the chest. Your next inhale, hands come to the mat. Keep them planted in a lunge. Pivot off that heel. Right arm down, left arm rises to open on the other side. Nice. You can have that knee down for support. Reach through those fingertips to receive. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step forward. Inhale to flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take a moment in Tadasana, mountain pose. Feet are firmly planted on the ground. You can find the four corners of your feet. Maybe spread those toes out wider. Palms are faced forward. Chest is lifted, kneecaps are lifted. Rise through the crown of your head. Gaze is forward. Take a few deep breaths. See if you can fill that belly with that Reiki light, that prana that we've built. Feel the fronts of your palms, receiving, 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 receiving. On your next inhale, raise your hands to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to flat back. Exhale, hands to the mat. We'll stop here in plank and do a side plank, Vashisthasana. So you can adjust your weight on your right arm. You may have your knee down for support. Rise that left arm to the sky. Have that toe, two toes may be together, planted at the bottom. Make sure those hips are lifted. If you want to get a little bit more prana going, you can lift that left leg. Your next exhale, hands to the mat. Switch to the other side. Weight in your left hand. Raise that right arm to the sky. Reach through those fingertips, receiving. Opening that heart. Feeling the Reiki energy. Hands to the mat. Move through your chaturanga. Take a moment in down dog. Your heels are a little closer to the ground now. See if you can feel the space that we've created in those nooks and crannies. On your next inhale, raise your right leg. Bring it through, plant it in between your hands for another warrior two. Nice. Nice, strong warrior. Straighten that front leg. Maybe bring your stance a little bit closer together for Trikonasana, triangle pose. On your inhale, lean forward, extend through the hip, right arm goes down, left arm raises to the sky. If you can reach your block, this is a good spot to, get a little firm. Can also be on your shin or your toes. Open up that chest, gazes toward those fingertips pointing to the sky. This is that opener. Feel that micro bend in your front knee. On your next exhale, you'll rise to warrior two. And we will transition our right toe to the front of the mat, to the side of your mat. Hands on your hips for extended wide angle. Take a nice big inhale. Exhale, slowly bend at the hips, extending the spine out, reaching through the crown of the head. Place those hands on the ground. Grab a couple blocks, if that's nice for your head here. Weight can be in your toes, shifted to the balls of your feet a little bit. Any inversions that we do are a great way to get the blood flowing. See if you can fill up that belly with your breath. Get a little more flow. On your next exhale, slowly lift your head off your block. Make sure your hands are there to support you. Bring those hands to your waist and slowly come up. We'll move that left toe to the back of your mat for triangle pose on the other side. Left leg is straight. You're going to extend to the side of your mat, out that hand, and lift through the crown. Raise that right arm straight up. Rest that hand on a block or your shin. Open that chest. Open the hips. Make sure you have a micro bend in that front knee. And receive. On your next inhale, rise to warrior two. And rotate all the way around back to the front of your mat. Cartwheel those hands down. In plank. This is your last chaturanga. Make it what you like. And you can push back to a child's pose. Take another nice deep breath in and exhale out the mouth to let go of anything we need. Inhale. Exhale. We'll do 2 more of those. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. This is the time to send the message to your body for warm down. This is our time to reflect and look inward. After bringing the life force energy and flowing it through our body, now we receive. Receive the light, receive the love, receive what you need. On your next inhale, you'll come up on your hands and find me in a seated position. We're going to start with Janu Shirshasana. So 1 knee bent, it's a fancy name, but it's real simple. 1 knee bent, one leg straight. That straight leg is engaged. Foot is flexed. You'll inhale, hands to the sky. Exhale, extend through the crown of your head and hinge forward at the hips with a straight spine. Maybe your hands only get you to right here. We're not trying to go far, just trying to keep that spine extended and that bottom leg engaged. Give your legs permission to relax. Give your body permission to relax. On your next inhale, use those hands to rise up. Switch legs. Bottom leg straight and engaged, foot flexed, hands to the sky. Extend, exhale, forward, hinging at the hips. Next inhale, rise. And we're going to find our way onto our backs. Bring a block with you. Slowly ease down. Use those hands for support if you need it. We're going to move into bridge pose, Setu Bandhasana. So feet are hip distance apart. Arms are at a 90-degree angle, robot arms. Slowly push those hips up to the sky. If you want to block, like we said, that we brought with us, place it under the hip here, the tailbone for support. Without a block, you can roll those shoulders under, even clasp those hands. Knees are engaged, but no strain. You should be able to breathe deeply into the belly in this position. On your next inhale, unclasp the hands, roll out the shoulders, remove the block, roll down each one vertebrae at a time. Bring those knees in, give them a nice hug. Maybe rock side to side. Find your knees to one side, whichever is comfortable. Bring that other arm out to the side. Maybe use your hand to rest on your knee. Give yourself a nice side stretch, massaging those internal organs, receiving the energy, receiving the love and light from our practice, receiving the benefits. On your next inhale, bring those legs up through center and over to the other side. Nice big inhale, filling the belly with breath, with prana, with Reiki. And exhale. On your next inhale, bring those knees up. Extend those legs out. If there's any other movement that your body is calling for, do that at this time. But if you're ready, go ahead and find your way to Savasana. You may want to cover up with some blankets, even an eye pillow. Get yourself comfortable. Put on some socks. Imagine a bright light in the center of your heart. Feel your heart full with that bright light. Recognize this light as the warmth and energy of Reiki yoga. Feel the warmth move from your heart into your arms and legs, your hands and feet, your fingertips and toes, and extending out into the room. Feel this energy fill every part of your body. This is the energy of Reiki yoga. Breathe deeply and receive. Receive the light of peace, the power of peace. As you open your heart to receive, the light of Reiki fills your breath and awakens your authentic self within you, all the way through your gut, your heart, your brain. Feel the warmth of your own heart. Recognize the unconditional love and light that lives in you, for you. Feel it growing with the fresh vitality of Reiki energy that fills this room. The individual light of each of us is connected through the energy in this room. Feel the way this connection to a stronger, larger vitality brings love and light to you. It's like floating on a bright, white, fluffy cloud, calming your mind, reducing your stress, relaxing your tension, opening your heart, harmonizing your whole being, healing body, mind, spirit. This is the energy of Reiki yoga. Begin to bring small movement back into the body by maybe rubbing your fingertips together, wiggling your toes. Take your time. Roll over to one side as you stay at your pace. As you lay on one side, you give gratitude to this time and to the energy of Reiki yoga. Use your arms to push yourself up and find your way back to a seated position. Hands can be at heart center. May we carry this incredible energy with us into our daily lives with the intention of sharing our most authentic light with the world. We'll close with one Om. Take a nice big deep breath in. Ah. The light in me sees and honors the light in each and every one of you. Namaste. Thank you. Thank you for being here today. I come with offerings. Um, I brought some rose quartz, so I actually infused them with Reiki this morning. But they just kind of called to me because rose quartz, as you may know, is a symbol of and carries a vibration of self-love. And one of the things I think we need most of all in this world is to remember to love ourselves. So let this be a physical reminder to carry with you of the Reiki energy and of self-love. So feel free to grab one on your way out. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you guys.